When was the last time you prayed for your enemies? The ones who don't like you, the people who talk bad about you, the ones who lied about what really happened, the ones who give you a hard time at work. Just think of the person or the people, whoever they are. When was the last time you prayed for them? One of the things about Jesus that I love is that he came and he revealed the heart of God to the world. And it wasn't what we had understood it to be. It was not what we expected at all, because what Jesus revealed ran in opposition to our human nature. It went against our natural bent. One of the things I think that rubs against our flesh the most, even to today, is his command for us to pray for our enemies. Often our immediate response to the drama in our life or to legitimate violations against us is to rage, is to vent. We just got to talk about it. Or it's to resent, to become bitter. But what about Jesus' command to pray? Where does it fall in the order of how you respond? Is it at the tail end? Is it what you do at the top? Or perhaps is it not in there at all? But there's a reason why Jesus asked us, commanded us to pray for our enemies. One, because it's a display of God's radical love. It says, while we were his enemies, Christ died for us. He paid the ultimate price for you and I. And we were standing in opposition to him. And so when we pray for our enemies, we are displaying and echoing into the world God's radical, unthinkable love. Praying for our enemies also humanizes them. It can help give us compassion towards them. It can help us heal from any resentment or bitterness that we have toward them. Praying for our enemies casts our cares upon the Lord, who greatly cares for us. Praying for our enemies helps us trust, because when we pray, we understand that we don't have the power to change a human heart, but he does. And praying for our enemies helps us remember that there is a spiritual war at hand, that the ultimate enemy of all of us is at work in this world, and he can be at work in people too, sometimes in the heart of those who are our enemies. And that is not a battle you or I can win, friends, but God is able. Because when we pray for our enemies, we don't pray just for God to turn around the situation for us, but we pray that he turns it around for them too. So when we don't pray for our enemies, we do them a disservice. We do ourselves a disservice by not allowing God, not inviting him into the problem to do what only he can do. And so while I pray you don't have any enemies, if you do, I really encourage you to pray for them, and be sure to pray for your heart too. But I hope this was an encouragement to you today. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.